And we had a session to talk about change in the organisation. I had a guy from another organisation.
And you use a term called bite the bullet. And I would want to know when you have bitten the bullet half and what happened then.
Bitten the bullet half. Well, in that change period, I bit the bullet half in terms of being honest with some of our staff in the organisation. So to give you an example, so when it came to telling the families that we were going to increase their homes up to 5 people, I didn't want to send a letter out to the families. I wanted Carolyn and I to go and visit every family personally and have a conversation in their lounge room about why this was happening. I felt sending a letter was insulting to the change that was being proposed. But I didn't want to tell our managers of the accommodation service because I didn't want it getting out before we could get into the lounge rooms and tell the families. So we had this event. I had this great lady, Roberta Mead, unfortunately she's passed away now, but she used to do a lot of facilitation work for us. And we had a session to talk about change in the organisation. I had a guy from another organisation who's going through the same thing come and talk to the people, our managers. I left them after the sort of morning session. I went back to my office and I remember I was having my lunch at my desk and Roberta comes to the door of my office and she said, "They're really angry." I said, "What do you mean?" And she said, "They're really, really angry. They know something's up and you're not telling them. And they're really angry. You need to get down there and tell them." So I went down there and I said, "Okay, you're angry." So I said, "Look, here's the gig. We need to increase all the homes up to 5. We haven't told you directly because I wanted Carol and I to be able to go and talk to the families. I felt that if we told everyone, it would get out, as things do." So we had the honest conversation. You know the biggest learning from that? They didn't let the secret get out. They kept it. They allowed us time to go and see the families before it escaped into the gossip realm. So I guess what I learned from that is bite the change bullet whole, but also take the honesty bullet whole as well. Don't try and hide stuff from people because that was a really big learning. And then they were happy.